Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of OuterWorlds. Last time we arrived at Edgewater and we explored a little bit and we tried to get, I'm pretty sure his name is Silas. We tried to get Silas's debt, but he didn't have the money for it.
Wish we had some better rations.
Okay, I was listening to him. Yeah, so we're just gonna explore around more because I did not explore, I would say even half of it because I just arrived to it. And, yeah. So, Constable Reyes, sorry if I'm saying that wrong. I'm not the best when it comes to speaking,
Welcome
but
to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
wow. I'm looking for work. I've got some questions for you if you don't mind. Goodbye. I got some questions.
Fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
What's that? Does the name Phineas Wells mean anything to you? So, who do you work for? Spacer's Choice or Edgewater? Never mind. I think they're like intertwined, but who do you work for?
This is a setup to a joke. You should know I've never found anything amusing in my life. I don't serve Edgewater. Edgewater and the entire region of Emerald Dale serve Spacer's Choice.
Who does Spacer's Choice answer to? That sounds like slavery, so you're basically a bureaucrat. Thanks for your time. I'll say, who does Spacer's Choice answer to?
Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which occupies a seat on the Halcyon Holdings Corporation. Also known as
I
the
did
board.
not know what she said.
I must admit it bothers me that you don't already know this.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. So you're basically a bureaucrat. There was one other thing. Does name Phineas Wells mean? I'll say bureaucrat.
Flattery won't get you anywhere with me. The bureaucracy is a noble profession, but not all of us are gifted enough to serve in it.
Okay. There was another thing. Do you know Phineas
Likeness
Wells?
decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual?
He's a scientist for Incarnated. Yeah, that's why I'm asking. Looks like there's a bounty on his head. He kidnapped me and, I'll say, I don't want to sell him out like that. Okay, there's a bounty on his head.
An outstanding bounty has been posted for information pertaining to the whereabouts of Phineas B. Wells.
I'll just say never mind. Because I don't want to just sell him out.
No,
looking for work?
Yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please.
Fingers?
I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
Okay, goodbye. I might have to go do that. Oops, sorry. I don't know, it's just the fingers. Side quest, fistful of digits.
I'm dealing with myself.
I mean, I hope you guys don't mind. Maybe I should do a whole episode on the side quests or something. Because I don't want to, like, make you guys do every side quest. So I'll just keep doing the main. But next episode, I'll definitely do the side quests. And check them out. Because we already got like 2 of them. I'm doing one of them as I go, though. Because you can't avoid it. Did I just walk into someone's house? They just allow me to do this? Okay. Nothing in their fridge. Okay. I don't know what this place is supposed to be. Apple juice? I love apple juice.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauders got him.
Just between us.
Oh, poor Wilson.
Lost his nerve. Ran off in the thick of night.
You're kidding me. Damn. Already thought he was made of stuff.
Sorry, I like listening to their stuff. Okay. Use terminal, logs. Nothing good. Just basically saying that if you're sick, it's your fault. I don't know if that's just what they go with, I guess. It's a cool little elevator. Elevator music. Elevator music. Elevator music. Elevator music.
Monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr.
Seems we've got a guest.
What?
Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Are you Reed? I was told I should talk to you. You must be the town boss. I'll wait until you're finished. I'll wait until
You
you're
were
finished.
saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct. My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row. Now, what can I do for you?
Okay. Are you
I'm
Reed?
Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
Bruh. I think you may have the wrong idea about me. Uniform, what are you talking about? I don't work for Space's Choice. I'll be like, I think you may have the wrong idea about me.
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
My ship needs repairs. I'm looking for a power regulator. I don't plan on staying long. I'll just say I need a power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Let's hear it. Frying myself. Let me guess you want me to do something for you before you'll help me? Yeah, I'll
My
do something.
proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power
Mostly?
is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
When you say mostly abandoned, what do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Tell me what I need to do. What a surprise. I never would have guessed. I don't think these people will take kindly to losing their power. You mean marauders? Marauders aren't people. I'll say I don't think they'd be too kind to lose their power.
No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
I did hear something about that. Tell me what I need to do. Why? If you want me to solve your deserter problem, I charge by the head. I'll be like, why?
EDGEWATER is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
How can I help? None of what you're telling me is my problem. I've seen Edgewater. I don't blame these workers for walking out. I mean, I'll say how can I help, but I'm pretty sure you already said.
My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Alright, Reed, I'll see what I can do. How I recognize Adelaide. I can't make any promises. How I recognize her.
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
Okay. These workers must have left town for a reason. What if Adelaide doesn't want to come back? You're asking to cut off the power of an entire community. I'll be like, what if they left town for a reason?
It was me. I asked too much and pushed too hard. But I am ready to make amends if they are willing to return to the fold. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
Alright, Reed, I'll see what I can do.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sorry.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Sure, I could use a company.
Great. I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Let's get going. Oh, companions. You've gained a companion. They are characters that join you in your adventures and help in various ways. Learn more about them in the companion ledger. Their skills enhance your skills. They increase your carrying capacity, unlock special companion abilities, provide combat support. Okay. Oh, okay. I can see you're on the top left. Her little health bar right there. So you should follow? Yes. Okay. Okay. So we gotta go to the deserters, I guess, community, and we gotta talk to Adelaide and tell her that her power is gonna be shut off, so she best run home.
Ma'am, can we talk? Sorry. It's just
Oh yeah.
Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Is this about the deserters? So what's on the other side? Figures Reed didn't exactly strike me as the most honest soul. What he said seemed pretty straightforward to me. If you wanted to deal with nuisance, it would be heavily armed. Let's move. I wouldn't do this. Whatever. I'll say, is this about the deserters? So what's
To
the other
Mr.
side of it?
Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
I can't blame anyone for wanting to leave. This town's got issues. How well did you know the deserters? You worked for them? You were friends or what? Did you know this Adelaide Reed mentioned? I'm sure the deserters are fine people, so what? I'll say, did you know Adelaide?
Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. Alls I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do.
Oh.
I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place.
I can't blame anyone for wanting to leave. This town's got issues. How well did you know the deserters? Were you friends? You can't think about that. Why were Reed and Adelaide arguing?
Can't say as I know. I wasn't there. The sound carried, but not the words. If Mr. Thompson ain't of a mind to tell you his own self, you'd best ask Miss McDevitt, if he can get out to her.
I'm sure they're fine people.
Mr. Thompson
So what?
is aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. It don't seem right to me, ma'am. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
I suppose it couldn't hurt to stop by. What do you need to talk to the vicar about? Flipping a switch in a power mill?
About
Yeah, I'll
if
say
what
that.
Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright. Leaving Miss McDevitt's folk to their fate. Their neighbors. Kin. And maybe he can think of something else to try. Something we ain't. He used to go walking outside town. Maybe he found something that'll help. It's just an idea. That's all. The
Where would I
mission's
find
on the
him?
east side of town. You can't miss it. On account of it being the only clean thing.
I'll say it couldn't hurt.
I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go see the vicar. That's a door. Is it already, like, deliver Reed's message, speak to vicar. Okay. I'll speak to the vicar. He should be in town, so I don't think I'd have to leave. Oh. Okay.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
It's too clean. Oh, it's the solar system. Big planet. Okay. Vicar
And
Max.
Miss Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so
DeSoto?
rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison. Anything at all. Spiritual counseling. this season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
Parvati wanted to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do. How did you know I'm an outsider? What sort of spiritual advice you offer? I just thought of something else I need to be doing. I'll be like, how did you know I was an outsider? It's probably because I'm dressed like one, but I don't
I've
know.
never seen you before, and there's been no paperwork indicating a transfer. Half the time it's wrong, but a new worker without paperwork? Unheard of. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal. Pretty universal here, except for Ms. Holcomb, who, for some reason, doesn't seem to have much to say to me. Isn't that right?
It's just... there's more to it all than numbers. Sorry.
Maybe it's because you're so dismissive, quite inappropriate for a vicar, isn't it? I'm a bit surprised to hear you dismiss your I don't know, so casually. Let's get back on track. I'm a bit
I'm
surprised.
simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town.
Isn't it your job to raise that? That's got to be tough. Sounds like you're terrible at your job. I'll be like, isn't that your job?
Yes, but there are few who hear me in this miserable place. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard-working people here.
Hold on a minute. Did you just refer to this town as a miserable place?
Yes. And thank you for pointing it out. It is wrong of me to succumb to distress. This place could be so much more, and I will continue in my quest to make it so.
Parvati wanted to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Fix the geothermal plant, cut off the power to alley to deserters, cut power to the deserters. If you answer quickly or in a hurry, I'll be like, cut off the power to alley to deserters.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
So what do you advise? What do you think of Adelaide's group, Vicar? Right, great. Can we wrap this up? I'll be like, so what do you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Is that even possible? Right, just talk to everybody into coming together. I'll keep that in mind. Sounds like I've got my work cut out for me. Thank you for your time. It's been a waste of time. Let's go, Parvati. Sorry. I'll say it sounds like I've got my work cut out for me.
If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
And why is that? I've been outside. I'm not impressed. I can handle myself better than a vicar. I'll be like, and why is that?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
A handsome sum, you say? Tell me more. Why would a vicar be after a banned heretical book? I assume you want to burn it once you get your hands on it? I'll be like, why are you after it?
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
You make a compelling argument. Seems to me the authorities would be interested in to hear you after this contraband text. I'll need to know a little bit more about this book before I can agree to this. Maybe I get this book and sell it to someone else. I'll need to know some more.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
I'll look for your book. On second thought, I'm not interested. I'll say I'll look for it.
If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Okay. I just keep getting side quest after side quest after side quest. But we talked to the vicar. Does she want to talk now? Oops.
Something you need?
Perception. I noticed you mention your dad a lot, but never your mother.
On account of how I never met her.
It's totally off topic. You mean she died? How's that possible? I'm sorry. I'll be like, you
I
mean
don't
she
quite
died?
know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
Is that normal? That's inhuman. You got along well with your dad. You might not have with your mother. I'd be like, is that normal?
I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of special contract. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
You did something earlier that I wanted to ask you about.
Too clean?
Isn't it supposed to be clean? It's a
I
church.
know, but Vicar says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicar sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
You're a mechanic. Whenever you see a machine, it's in need of fixing. It's an ideal, not what we live in, but what we strive for. Then why do you want to talk to him? You've never been much for religion. I've never been much for religion. I'll be like, then why did you want to talk to him?
The only soul in the Vale who spends his time thinking on what is and ain't right. It's just that when he looks at me, I feel I'd disappoint him.
Okay, so I guess the only thing I can do is leave the conversation. Can't say anything on that topic. And I'm so sorry, I just cannot speak. I don't know why. Emerald Vale. But I just cannot speak. I just trip up on my words sometimes. I do have a slight speech impediment, but that, like, I don't know. It just always hits me for some reason when I'm doing, when I talk too fast or I'm doing videos. I don't know. But I'll do the side quests on a different video because I don't want to waste, like, an hour doing, like, all the side quests. And then the whole time you're like, okay, get back on track, get back on track. What? Looks a little different. Is this like... Oh, this is a landing pad. Ludwig. That's the guy for the side mission. I'll get that when I do the side missions. And if he needs something too, I guess I'll do it then. Just like the other guy needs money or something to compensate for his funeral fees. Because you can't just die at Edgewater, you gotta pay. But, yeah. I'll see what I can do about that. Now we gotta run all the way across Emerald Vale to find the deserters and ask for their side of things. Sorry, I'm just looking at everything. Because it's interesting terrain. It's not that far away. That's good. It could have been like 10,000. That would have been horrible. And marauders and stuff. I mean, I don't doubt community center. Okay. I don't doubt that I'll see marauders, and then I saw marauders. Flaw tutorial. During your adventures, things may happen to your character to trigger a flaw. Flaw is optional with the perk. The choice is yours. Permanent concussion. I'm not gonna take a flaw this early on. Oh, that's what... Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. So they just booby-trapped this. I didn't know that. I may have looked so dumb. Oh my goodness! This dude's crazy, man. Sorry if my aim's kind of off. Is that it? Oh, nope. Did she die? Also me looting? Loot before team? Okay, good. She has really low health. Makeshift. Ooh, it's 9. I think that's better than what I have. Item repair. Keep your company gear in tip-top shape, as expected. And something you're carrying needs repaired. You can repair items at armor. In armor. At a workbench, using weapons and armor parts. Get them for breaking down unwanted items. Okay. I just wanted to look at my... Okay. Do me and Parvati have like the same hair? I think we do, but I don't know. What's broken though? Modifications. I don't know. I don't know. Light ammo. Yeah, I'll take all the ammo. I'll just loot it all. Because I can't loot in town because that's stealing. Let's look here to loot from routers. Oh, what's that? It's a little ship. Me watching my step now? Why is that like red? Do I need a picklocket? Oh, I don't have... Okay. I know I'm going a little off track here. I don't know why I took that. You've gotten a weapon modification. Oh, okay. Upgraded at a workbench. Okay, I just grabbed it because I don't know what that is. Heavy ammo? I'll take all the ammo. I wonder why that place is locked though. These are some big flowers. But they have two different sides. Okay. They seem to have two different sides of their stories. You know? Oh, level 3. You don't want your trouble? Okay, yeah, I'll just do all that. Combat dialogue abilities. You've unlocked a dialogue combat skill when attacking the correct type of target. They are automatically... I can't even try to pronounce. I'm just gonna sound dumb. Grace Romero? Sorry. Like I said, I'm not that good at talking right now. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
What's your problem? I'm looking for Adelaide. I need some answers. I'll be like, what's your problem?
Wandering into my camp for one. Some of my camp wandering out for another.
You've obviously run a tight ship. Who's been wandering out of your camp? I'm looking for Adelaide. I'll be like, who's wandering out of your camp?
Anything in you besides questions? No, I'm sorry.
I don't know.
That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
I'll keep an eye out. You could always go looking for her. Don't tell me you're scared of a few marauders. I'll be like, you can go
If I
looking
go
for her.
looking for Zoe, I leave the camp undefended, seeing as I'm the only one of us who knows her way around a gun. Hence my dilemma.
Why'd you like voice change? I'll keep an eye out. Any idea where she might be hiding? Maybe the marauders took her away. How well do you know her? How well do you know her?
We never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does.
You seem so personable. Can't imagine how you didn't get on with her.
She
I'll say
was
that.
lazy and thoughtless, but she's still one of our own.
I'll keep an eye out. Any idea where she might be hiding?
Vex me. If she told anybody,
Vex?
they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already.
You snooped around her room. I'll keep an eye out. I'll say I'll keep an eye out.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
Unless marauders got to her, I'll be like, don't worry, I'll find her.
Honest.
Where can I find Adelaide?
Over in the hothouse, tending crop.
Oh, okay. So I'm just all like, ooh. She's all like, get out. But then I ask her about Adelaide, and she's like, oh, over there. Okay. I'll just leave it, because she said she didn't even know that much about Zoe to begin with. So I don't feel like getting any good answers out of her. I'm not doing the side quest right now. Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
Oh gosh,
This is so pretty.
it's so pretty.
Okay, you just copied me, but yeah, it is. Copycat. Adelaide.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
You must be Adelaide. And just who are you? I'm not here to join your camp. I'll be like, you must be Adelaide.
I've been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse
Okay,
me.
strange old lady who
Miss
keeps
McDevitt?
flowers.
Sorry, it's just you got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Reed sent me to make peace with you. Is this your greenhouse? Looks like you've made a home for yourself out here. I'll say just Reed sent me.
Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
You're living off power that belongs to the town. Come back to the cannery, that's all. Reed asks you to consider coming back home. He's willing to make amends. Something about coming back to town or losing power. I wasn't really listening. I'll be like, yeah, I'll say
I
that.
blame you. Reed is positively soporific. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Reed asked me to divert your power over to him. He mentioned a geothermal
Who
plant.
would do such a thing? Question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Your camp has a power regulator. I needed to repair my ship.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
I'll consider it. What do you have against the town? I'm not here to get mixed up in your problems. I just want to fix my ship. I hear it to you, maybe. What have you got against the
Seems like a
town?
miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery. living off whatever scraps Spacer's choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Miss Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
Okay, you're totally using that against her. You've made your point clear enough. I'll see what I can do. I don't much like you throwing that in her face to get me on your side. What do you have against people trying to make a living? Let's say I help you out, etc. I'll be like, I don't like you throwing that into her face to get on my side.
All right. I ain't so fragile.
That was unkind of me. I'm sorry, dear.
You made your point clear enough. I'll see what I can do. What do you have against people trying to make a living? Let's say I help you. What happens to Edgewater?
Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down. Workers desert in droves. And our own little camp grows and thrives.
I'll be like, I'll consider it.
Trust you will listen to your conscience.
I want to do what the vicar said and find a way to make them come together. What is that? What is this? I don't know. Okay, is my mission just to divert the power now? Divert power. Yeah. Deliver. Yeah, I did that. So, proceed, divert the power plant. I'm going to speak to the vicar. Yeah. So, I want to find a way to make them come together. Because I just want to do the best that I can for the most people. And it seems making them come together, neither of them would have to be eaten or taken by marauders or whatever. And they would have just a good little community, but they seem to hate each other. I don't know. I think we'll find a way in the next episode, you know? We already talked about it, so I think it's a possibility. And I do like having Parvati, you know, a companion. And learning a little bit about her backstory and about the way Spacer's Choice treats family and community. Which is horrible, but, you know, that's just what they do, I guess. Hopefully you can fix that too, but I'm not 110%. But thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video, and I'll do a side quest video as well, in case you guys want to see that. But bye.